Playing a little World of Warships Legends. Jumping back in because today the new premium supplies mission starts and we're going to try to knock out some. Now I'm going to try to do these playing standard just because I think it's more interesting. But we will see. I may get bogged down in some of the earlier tiers because it's a little bit boring, I'm not going to lie. And I'm generally a battleship kind of guy, so we're going to select carriers too, just in case. And so we'll start here at the beginning. We're going to jump down here to level 3. And since the Taurine is the only level 3 premium that I own, that's what we're going to jump into. Now I'm running Richelieu. A.L. Richelieu is the commander, with Fisher and Cunningham as inspirations. I'm running Flammable Cannoneer, Gyrating Drill Bits, Marksmanship, On Second Thought, and Fight Fire with Fire. I generally always run Fight Fire with Fire if I'm running Flammable Cannoneer because of that risk of catching fire at 13%. You want something to sort of mitigate that. Alright, let's jump in. Now hopefully we'll end up getting lucky and having a few good teammates and going on. So those of you new to the game, the way this is played in standard is I'm a real player and everyone on the other team is a real player, as are everyone on my team. Let's jump in and see who we got. Okay, so we're spawning in the middle, and since we're spawning in the middle, we're going to creep forward and we're going to try to sort of use that island a bit for cover. We're not going to go forward fast. We're going to hopefully let our DDs run up ahead of us and spot a little bit so we got somebody to shoot at. We're hoping they will anyway. It sucks that there's a carrier in this game because this ship happens to have horrible anti-air. Come on, dude. What are you doing? Come on. Wakey, wakey. Wakey, wakey. Come on. The Japanese girl you hear yelling is my ship captain because I'm using A.L. Richelieu. Come on. Wakey, wakey. This does not bode well when your destroyer is asleep at the wheel. Any divisions? No divisions. So, and we've got some torpedo planes heading right at us. What are they going to be doing? Keeping an eye, keeping an eye. We're going to try to keep them in front of us so we can split some torps if we have to. The Taurine is rather maneuverable. Yeah, we're going to keep them right in our sights and not let them get an easy drop on us. Okay, they're not going to try. They're going after him. And we would go up there and kind of help with our bubble, but to be 100% honest, we don't provide enough AA cover to be that much help. Nobody in that range. Look at there. Probably won't hit him, but we're gonna. Good rule of thumb is, you see a destroyer, you take a shot at a destroyer. Well, we got planes on us. Okay, they're going. Okay, our DD is still sitting back there. Oh, we've got a Montesuli. I don't know, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Creeping right here. We lost him. I'll throw some shells over there just in case. Hopefully we'll tag him, get lucky. Okay, somebody's returning fire on us, but he doesn't really pack much of a punch. There's that Monticello. He's trying to hide in the smoke. See if we get a shot on him before he vanishes. And we missed. So the RNG gods are not being really kind to us. There's an Arkansas, and here is a Britain. A Britain might be interesting. Let's get back here. Can't see him yet. Looks like everything's developing this direction, so we're gonna... And he vanished in the smoke. That Arkansas. We're spotted. So there's probably a DD creeping around here somewhere. Which is pretty bad news because our DD is still back there asleep at the wheel. We don't know what he's doing. Don't think that Furtaka's in range. Oh, it is in range. Give him a little dose. The Britain's taking a shot at us. Now that's gonna hurt, but I think we're angled good. Yeah, he didn't really do much. There's that destroyer. I think they're gonna get him. That'd be a huge boon if we could kill that destroyer. If I can help. Take a shot. Got him. First kill of the day. But we lost a cruiser somehow. Shot at that Monty over there. Tagged him. Not for much, but we tagged him. They're returning fire, so we're going to serpentine a little bit. Now, I don't like that we've lost everybody on that side. I don't know what people are doing. So this game is not playing out great. Because I could go over here, but I'm going to be way outnumbered because for some reason our battleship is fleeing the scene. Here we go. Give that Arkansas a little dose. Ooh, tagged him for 4. What else we got? Playing the ship makes me wish I had more premiums. Good thing about this ship is, because of the way the turrets are laid out, it actually... Oh, that stung. That stung. Let's get him one more time. There's Torps. Yeah, we are chewing up that Britain. What's this guy doing? He's gonna try and torp us, is what he's sneaking up on us here. We are lighting him up, hopefully. We are overpinning him. I seem to be firing a little low. But he is gonna shoot torps at me, so we're gonna stop and reverse right here. Yep, there they are. Come on, and looks like I pulled the reverse just in time. Oh, no, he clipped us. Full dose. And down he goes. So there's 2. We got a battleship creeping on us here. That's the Britain again. Okay, our team is absolutely sucking right now. Our destroyer, who's still AFK back there. And now we got Ooh, wasn't quite fast enough. Probably gonna lose this one. Just because our team just did not seem to. Oh, see if we can slide through. Yeah. Alright, avoided those. Durflinger, a little dose. Shattered. Oh. And they got me. Wyoming. Well, that was unfortunate. A swing and a miss. Now that being done, let's jump in and run the Queen Mary. Thought I had another 4. Maybe I don't. Okay. How is she set up? A little glitchy. Okay. Flammable Cannoneer. We got range, dispersion. I am running a skin on Fisher. And I've got concentrated detonation with Andrew Cunningham. Angelo Ashino with battleship main battery shell grouping, because accuracy is an issue on this particular build. And of course we're going to run Dance with Death, which gives you a secondary battery reload timer and main battery traverse speed per 1 health point lost. And of course Flammable Cannoneer, which helps out with range, dispersion. And we're going to go with Master Mechanic, give us 2 extra repair party charges, and of course Flammable Cannoneer. Alright, let's give it a run. Pretty sure we're going to have to go back to the turret to try and get that win at the tier 3. Thankfully you only require 1 win at tier 3 to complete the mission. Here we go. Rather long loading time. All right. Going to Greece. Domination. The Queen Mary. Premium Tier 4 battleship. Who we got over here? The USS Texas, the Furtaka, the Normandy, the Graf Spee, Aoba, Maxon, and who we got over here? A Dallas. Oh, so we got no DDs in this one.
Battle started. Let's move.
I'm gonna run Arbor Piercing to start with, but this thing has decent fire starting chances, so we may switch. Its AP is not fantastic, but it's passable. So again, we are spawning sort of in the middle, but more to the right. So we're gonna get our guns facing left here at a good angle. We're not gonna have any early spotting with no DDs. This thing has pretty decent range. I could probably reach out and touch him.
Battleship sighted. Take the shot.
We lost him, but I think he was there. And I'm spotted after the shot. Oh, because we got somebody over here. Oh, you know, they're right on us. Thing is pretty maneuverable. Got 2 loaded up.
Battleship sighted. Fire's broken out. Get it under control.
Okay, we glanced at. See if we can get over on this island. Get a little. Oh, turn out. Okay. The Queen Mary, she's a little squishy. Not gonna lie, a little squishy. Sting him. We're gonna go ahead and burn a repair party kind of early. We are taking some abuse, so not much of a choice. No, this isn't good. Ooh, everybody's going to my side. That war spot a little dose, and then we're going to get out of dodge. Don't throw a torp out there, just in case. Probably should have saved it for ship right there. But that's alright. The reload time on that thing is... Whew, got a full minute before I get another torp ready. But he's facing away, so he's not going to be an issue. He would be hard to hit anyway. That didn't do much. That's what I meant about the accuracy on this thing. It is not fantastic. 45 seconds on torps. We're exposed here, so we got a reverse on. We're hoping to back out. With any luck, with my whole team being over there and me being over here by myself, they will be able to capture the other side without a problem. But we all know how that goes. And we've already lost somebody. We're going to creep back here and give our regen a second. Dose. Okay, we are hurting here, so we're going to back out, take some cover. Well, I did tag that ship out there. We've lost a battleship and a cruiser. They've lost a cruiser. Okay, let's just... Good thing about the Queen Mary is it's got those big British heels. So if you can mitigate your damage, you can stay in the fight a long time. We're going to keep using this island for cover here. Tagged him. Reverse on. Hopefully we'll get a broadside on him.
Battleship sighted.
Yep, there it is. Missed the first one. Hit him for 3 grand on the next one. This is what I meant by the AP on this thing is not fantastic. Okay. She's pretty quick and can avoid the ship. Planes there. $13. Throw that out there. Let's take a shot at me. Ooh. Oh, and I got somebody over there.
Fire's broken out. Get it under control.
Oh, we are taking some damage here. This is not good. There's that torpedo. Boom! And we dropped their battleship with a torp. Now this cruiser suddenly finds himself alone, facing a battleship, which isn't good for him. Hopefully survive. We got our heel going. we're going to back over here and use some cover. Like I said, hopefully we will survive.
Fire's broken out. Get it under control.
Oh, I expected more from that. Come on, man. ARP there, knock him out.
Fire's broken out. Get it under control.
Now I'm probably gonna burn down and die right here. Let's just be honest. Trying to stay in it. Probably will not be able to, but we are leading this. Not really because of me. Maybe in spite of me. I'm not sure. And down we go. Not hating that round. That was could have done better. Maybe my team will pull it out. I don't know. We're not going to stick around to find out, though. We're trying to complete these premium missions. Okay, we did not win. I will go ahead and tell you we did not win in the Tier 3. So we are going to jump back into it. Try again. Yeah, we lost that one. How did we end up? Second overall. Made 106. Any missions complete? Weekly assignments 2. Made some progress on some missions. So that's good. Alright. But yeah, we got the defeat and place second. Alright, so let's back out. And let's try her again. Like I said, we only need one win at Tier 3. Kind of a long queue time. We're going to run the same setup as last time because I think that's about as good as it gets with this ship. I've had it for a while. I really need to look into getting more Tier 3s. Just because it would make it less of a grind. Seems like all the premium ships I get are Tier 7. Or not Tier 7. But Tier 5. I have tons of Tier 5 ships. Even battleships. And I'm primarily a battleship fan. So where are we going? Northern Waters. Domination. Praying for some good teammates. Okay, 3 destroyers, 1 aircraft carriers, no divisions. And here is hoping our destroyer isn't AFK. Here we are in the middle again. Not a huge fan of spawning in the middle, but as a battleship, you got to be cautious spawning in the middle, because if you creep up too far too fast, you can end up getting shot from both sides and not being able to angle. And as a battleship, there's no chance of you staying hidden, so our best option is to push up hard. I usually creep up, but we're going to push up hard and hopefully be able to use this island a little bit to keep fire from the right side off of us. And we have some torpedo bombers coming in on us, so we're going to turn into them because he's probably looking to take a shot at me. And he is. He's probably going to have to drop early. Should make him avoid, or maybe not. He's going to tag me. Oh well. Not for much though. There's the Indefatigable. That's a weird name. Not familiar with that ship.
何をしてくるかしっかり見極めなさ
Get
い
all our guns on it. Start taking some shots here. Wow. Not exactly lighting them up here with the accuracy. Looks like they have a large contingent pulling right. See a destroyer, take a shot at a destroyer. Let me tell you, they can be a pain in the ass. We're gonna give me a broadside. Oh, whoa, whoa. Dude, why are you running into me? What are you doing? What are you doing, Clemson? Pay attention, bro. And one wants my destroyer behind me anyway. Not a great angle, but sometimes French AP, they'll surprise you. You'll slip in and get some hits when you wouldn't think you would. And I did right there. Kind of aiming up a little bit, trying to get a little superstructure. That one I just glanced. You know what? He is going to give me a broadside, it looks like. Not a complete broadside, so we're going to aim a little high above the armor belt. Let's see if we can't tag him. Oh, not bad. Now return. Not giving too much of an angle. And down he goes. So that was nice. See if we can get turned to put some shells on this Omaha. They seem to be giving us a bit of a angle here. Oh, there's a destroyer. Too far. I'll never hit that destroyer at that distance. Okay, he is running, but he is not moving fast. So we're going to take a shot. And we missed. The accuracy of this ship is not fantastic. Let's see what he's going to give us. See if we can't get some shells on him. Too far, no takers. Now I see a carrier back there. If we can get that carrier, that would be huge. Glanced one. We'll pull up here and support our DD. Cruisers are a big threat to DD, so we're going to try and... For some reason, cannot get a shot on him. Got one there. We got a cruiser down. If we can capture, oh, they're about to try and capture C. No, that's not good. We got 2 DDs over there. Maybe we'll be all right. No, we don't have. I'm sorry. They're going to capture B. We don't have any DDs over there. Just confused looking at the map. You know what though? There is an aircraft carrier. And to get him out of the sky would be great. So we're going to go ahead and light him up. Yeah, we're going to need to get that aircraft carrier off. He missed. Come on, a couple more shots to get that aircraft carrier off. Come on. It's hiding in the smoke. Okay. Oh, now it's just me and our aircraft carrier. We went from looking good to probably not going to win this one that quickly. And they're going to capture B unopposed. I wish my aircraft carrier would come up here. Chances of me taking out the rest of these ships alone is pretty slim. One. Apparently I missed all the ones that I fired at the Implacable there. The AA on this ship is so bad. Even being targeted, I've not managed to shoot down one single solitary plane. Okay, so we know basically where the... If we can get that carrier off the board, we can just follow him back. And luckily he's a terrible shot with his bombs, so we're not taking any damage there. We'll swing out wide here. Dodge those. These shells have a lot of float. Use that heal. Okay, that hurt him. Serpentine a little bit here. Make it look like we tried. Great thing about the Omaha is its armor is so thin that a lot of your AP pierces right through it. Oh, that's probably it. Oh, dodged one. Still alive for now. That's it. Oh. Well, that was pretty terrible. Second overall again. How do we do? 79k missions. Well, we completed one. Weekly assignment too. Not bad. Well, let's try her again. Let's see if we can grab that elusive premium win. Now, admittedly, this is why sometimes I get frustrated and play these on AI. But AI just gets so redundant sometimes. I like playing competitive matches against real players, but especially at tier 3, you don't have a lot of super experienced teammates. It's just a crapshoot in how you're going to do. Now this time there's a division, a 3-man division on the other team. That doesn't bode well. Another thing that doesn't bode well is they only have one player that looks fairly new with the default symbol. So we're gonna... Yeah, he's brand new. He has a level 1 commander. Look at our team. But see, we've got Like all these are default symbols, so you see what I mean here. Level 1, level 7, level 1, level 4, and 14, 16, 16, 11, and even our carrier is a level 1. Their carrier is a level 10. But for the most part, yeah, they're pretty stacked. They're pretty stacked. Okay. We're probably going to get mashed here, just looking at the team makeup. Not guaranteed. And where in the hell is my carrier going? Carrier, you need to stay back, because they will mash you. What are you doing? Why are you advancing? I'm glad to have the AA support, but... Alright, man, you do you, but you're probably going to die up there. Unless he's planning to use that island for cover. I don't know what he's doing. He hasn't even... Oh, he has launch planes. Okay, good. He's launch planes. But I kind of got the feeling he just hit the gas. Like, we'll know here in a second if he just rams into this island. Let's wait. Let's see what he does. No, he's stopping. Okay, so it was intentional. I'll give him that. It was intentional. And still playing a little close. Now, to his credit, it is a huge map, so... We're gonna take advantage of his AA right here. Okay, the other team has already out-captured us. That's not a good sign. Was that New York gonna give me a broadside? Eventually, but he's way out of range. Gotta love a tier 3. You know, I could creep around this island and piss on this Omaha's cornflakes. Might not be bad. Let's see what we got going on there. Oh, and there's the tureen. I don't think I'm gonna have a shot at that Omaha though. I think he's going to be hiding. Agincourt, that is another one of the other team's division. Yeah, the Omaha is going to creep out right here. And we are going to piss all in his cornflakes. Oh, and down he goes. See ya. Alright. Whoa, there is a destroyer hanging out here. A little far, and there's a destroyer. Look at you. Look at you. I'd like to get one more shot on him. If I will. Probably didn't get any in there. Okay. We're gonna back up because they probably fired torps. Okay, getting stung, getting stung. Here's this guy coming. He thinks he's going to YOLO me, I think. So we're going to back up anyway. Go ahead and get a heal on. One, yeah, we are just getting crushed here. Well, I knew from the team makeup that we weren't going to do well. overpin.
対応完了しました。理解。第一区間を固定しました。左舷より魚雷確認。不審なる攻撃がこの身に届くとでも。
That's gonna be the end of us right there. Yep. Good matchmaking, Wargaming. Good matchmaking. Yeah, I don't know what made you think that was a good idea, but oh well. Did we get our win with the Queen Mary? No, we didn't get our win with the Queen Mary. So I guess we're jumping back into the Queen Mary. And it's a long, slow grind. Gotta love playing these lower tiers. Also gotta love playing lower tiers when you've got higher tier players divisioning up to play lower tiers so they could curb stomp newbies. That's fun. Way to go. Where are we going? Big race. Epicenter. Not my favorite map. Ah, the lovely Queen Mary. What do we got here? Doing one division on the other team.
Action stations.
A three-person division. So we don't have as many newbies this time. Maybe it'll go better. We'll see. Here on the left. Oh, lovely. I've got an aircraft carrier. Was there a tier 3? I didn't pay attention. Yeah, tier 3. AA on this ship is not fantastic.
We got eyes on the enemy. Engage.
Looky there. Right away.
Battleship sighted. Take the shot.
Things have a little float to them.
Reporting the target position.
I may have switched to AP in this thing today. Or switched to HE in this thing today. It is AP is not doing it. Another Queen Mary. I don't know how much of an angle.
Get away.
Oh, I stung him. Never mind. Stay in with the AP. Stay in with the AP. Oh, that left a mark. He's gonna remember that strike. See if we can repeat the process here. Well, that hurt him. Wasn't devastating like it was the other guy, but it hurt him. Might actually have a shot at this, baby. He's still lurking over there, out of my range. Here's this guy, out of my range. Kaiser hiding over there. Now is he gonna balls out here? Uh-oh. What do we got here? We got a Hermes sitting right there. And we gotta take a shot at a carrier if you get the chance. And I missed. How did I miss that? I don't even know how I missed that. This guy gives us a shot, he's done. Turning, turning, turning. Missed again?
We've pulled ahead. Keep pushing.
Tell you what, besides that one fantastic shot, I haven't really done much this game. What we got here, Karov? You gonna peek? You're peeking. Gonna slip back in here. See if he moves into those. Oh, not bad. Would have liked a Citadel there. There he goes. Now who we got? Clemson. You gonna give me a shot, Clemson? See how that does. Got him. Ooh.
No escape.
Let me tell you, there's few things in life as satisfying as sniping a destroyer on the move. Okay, turn. Queen Mary, not the most agile beast out there. We don't have a shot on the Kaiser. Well, I guess we should make our way back to the battle. We've gotten kind of way out here, chasing targets. Is that Hermes? Looks like we're finally going to get the tier 4 win that we need to move on to the premium supplies. Yeah, big shot. Maybe I'll get him. Yes, there. Not bad. I'll take it.
Victory's close. Don't mess it up.
Like Spartan says, you miss every shot you don't take, so. Try to close the gap here a little bit. Little turn going on. See if I can get up over that armor belt. Got him.
Battleship's wrecked.
And then there were two. Now we are headed both toward the Queen Mary and the Hermes. See if we can't get a shot at this Queen Mary with a full salvo. I aimed a little high because I got a feeling that when it sees those torps coming, it's going to turn. See how we did. Not great. That's pretty much a whiff. Cruising, cruising, cruising. What we got here? Yeah, not going to survive that. Oh, maybe they will. They're going to be dead long before it gets there. Are we going to take another swing at this Queen Mary? Let's see what we got. They try dropping bombs. Yes, that's going to be low. That's going to be low. Yeah. Knew it when I fired it. That's better, if not a little far forward. Well, maybe not. Not bad. Those torps will probably be the end of that Queen. Oh, never mind. Yeah! First win of the day. So we got tier 4 out of the way. Number 3 overall. 121k. Missions. Endurance trials. Done. Premium supplies 4. Done. Weekly boost. Done. I made progress on a lot of them. Okay, back it out. What we got? Yeah, got a little credits there. Still have not gotten a win in the touring, so we're going to give it another shot. This is a long grind. It just always is. Unless I wanted to play on AI, but I prefer to try to do the premium supply missions on standard just because they're more interesting, especially on stream. But to be honest, at tier 3, there's a good chance you're going to have some newbies on your team because it's tier 3. And that's okay, everybody starts somewhere. But at the same time, it just means it's a complete crapshoot about what you're going to be matched up against. And how are you going to do? Like, we got new divisions this time, which is good. But this guy looks, no. This guy looks brand. Yeah. Level 1, George Dewey. So this is probably very early to battleship play. Oh, that's me. Tier 16, he's got some time in. See, level 1. Tanaka. Level 8. Level 1. Yeah, so we definitely got some newbies on our team. And it makes it hard to play, too, because not only do you have newbies on your team, the other team's got newbies. And that means you have no idea what they're going to do either. Look at there. That was a newbie move in that Sario, because why would you shoot at a battleship? Now, granted, I'm not the most accurate battleship, but he's smoked up, I think. Why's he stop? If you stop, I will light you up. I will show no mercy if you light it. If you stop, what are you doing? Trying to stay angled. Okay, here comes the torps. See if we can move out of the way. Okay, we got him. More torps incoming. Cut our power here. Okay, so we are down to them having just one DD. Now, if our DDs play well, now this DD right here over on A, it would be cool if he would advance up and capture. But he's playing that game where we got another one over here. So we get a shot on him. That Langley has figured out that I do not have great AA, so he's focusing me down. Floats too much for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna get any shots there. Cut power and turn hard. Oh! Ooh, that hurt a lot. Okay. Okay, I have got ships on both sides of me, baby. This is not good. I'm gonna die right here. Yeah, not long for this world. Okay. But we're off to a decent start. I don't know, maybe they'll pull it out. We will see. Okay, so the Queen Mary's done. We've got our level 4. So let's jump up here to level 5 and see what we got here. I like Commander Riker on all my BBs. I know technically he's a hybrid carrier, but I like him. So we are going to go with main battery range, gyrating drill bits for AP damage, marksmanship, main battery dispersion, master mechanic for the 2 extra repair charges, and since we're going flammable cannoneer, we are going to go fight fire with fire. Inspiration-wise, carriers seem to be everywhere today. So that being said, we are going to run a Ernest King here with a 7.27 firing range for our AA, and make them a little less, make our AA bubble just a little bigger. And I'm not gonna lie, the USS California is one of my favorite ships. She is beautiful. Let's go up to the overview. If you don't know anything about this ship, it's a Tennessee class battleship, armed with 12 356mm guns and possessing quite modest speed characteristics. After Pearl Harbor, the ship's design was greatly enhanced for her AA defenses. Entered service back in 1921, and there were 2 ships in the series. It is known as Agile. Powerful AA defense, but slow. And that's just fine because it does pretty great. Alright, let's jump into the California. See if we can't grab a T5 win for the premium supplies. Now we need 2 at T5 to complete the T5 missions. So let's hop in, see if we can grab one. Going to Haven for a little domination. I've got some Japanese T5 premiums, but for some reason I just always come back to this California. What kind of range am I looking at? 16.8 on the main battery. Secondary battery is 4. AA guns reaching out to 6.4. Range has never been fantastic with the California, unfortunately. But she's damn accurate. Not the quickest ship out there. Who do I got on my right over here? The Baron. T-61. Got the Normandy out there. Leon. What do we got over here? Fuso. The Nagato. Got the Japanese. And the Grom. Carriers we're running with.
Gonna get bad real quick.
Rangers. We're running with 2 American carriers. Luckily, we are running with our AA build, so we're going to be able to give some support to this Bayern up here, who does not have great AA coverage.
That's a
Look
big
at
ship.
you.
Looks like we're in for
Ooh, that dispersion's all over the place. Here I was talking about how accurate it was. That's what I'm talking about, the AA. We're going to help keep those planes off the Bayern, keep our buddy alive, hopefully. Don't want to give too much angle to that Colorado, because they will hurt you. Okay, ooh, somebody's taking a long shot at me. We're going to ease up here, throttle. Okay, and I'm on fire. Double fire, so we're going to go ahead and
We're
hit
venting
the
plasma.
damage control mod. What do we got over here? Oh, we got a lot of enemies over here. Okay. We lost sight of him, but we know about where he's going to be.
Stand down, red alert.
And we pinged him pretty hard, but we are broadside, so we're going to try to turn real quick. Can we turn real quick? I forgot, we're slow. Okay, we got some angle. Just throwing HE.
We're venting
We're not
plasma.
going to worry about one fire. We do have 5 heals. We'll Try to hit that Tennessee again since he's giving me a broadside. I am taking untold abuse, so we're going to go ahead and pop that. We've already lost the battleship. That doesn't bode well. I am kind of sitting out here in the open, so this isn't my team's fault. I'm not in a great position here. To be fair, it's hard to get in a good position on this map. This map is rife with bad positioning for a BB. Are you going to pull out and give me a broadside? If you will, I will take it. Now, for some reason, I didn't equip my spotter plane. I have instead. What's going to happen?
We're venting plasma.
He's trying to use that for cover. That will not save him. I'm going to hit him here.
Patrol craft away.
We're going to make sure that Langley loses every single one of these planes right here. And we're going to show him why you don't go after American battleships. Okay, we're doing a little damage there. Fair party time.
Stand down, red alert.
We're pushing hard up the left. I hope they make it. I really do. I don't see you high, get over the armor belt.
Patrol, come on home.
Oh, whoa.
We're down, but we're not out.
Oh, we've got
Man your
people
posts.
hiding over here in the smoke. We got nobody on that flank now. That's going to be an issue. And I'm backing into it. Oh, this is bad. This is not
We're
good.
venting plasma.
So I'm giving a complete broadside to whatever's over here. I'm going to lose this, and it's going to be my fault because I did not play this well. No wonder
All
I'm hurt.
hands brace for impact. We've lost phasers. Switch to torpedoes.
That's not even going to...
Photon torpedoes incoming from the starboard. Incoming torpedoes. Photon
We're trying to use
torpedoes
this
incoming
island
from the
here for
starboard.
cover, but we're not going to make it. We're not going to make it because we still got battleships over here on our left as well. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's why our destroyers decided to run up the side, trying to kill their carrier, and they did, but they kind of left the rest of the map open. And I'm over here dodging torps and everything else. Oh. So that was not a win in the Taurine. We got the win in the Queen Mary. Not bad. Do we want to run the Fuso or the Hyuga? We could run the Hyuga. I just don't like it. I don't even think I've got it set up well. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. I've got it set for range. I don't know if this. I don't know that much about the Japanese battleships. We're gonna run her though. See what happens. Where are we going? Fault line in the Hyuga. A ship that I have rarely played and I don't know that much about. But hey, you never know. I've had it forever. I generally play the California. And like I said, I know so little about these ships, I don't even know if I've got it set up properly, but we're hoping. Spawning in the middle, who are we up against? No divisions, no carriers. You know, it's a lot more agile than the California. And she's got a lot of guns. So we got that going for us. Range-wise, 18-kilometer range, which is actually damn impressive on a tier 5. I mean, maybe it's got its perks. I don't know. Let's see how much float she has. Dispersion looks good. A little slow up here. Hopefully she'll overshoot us, and she did. Okay. Reload time's not bad. This ship may have some upswings. Look at that. It does good damage because that was not a fantastic shot on my part. I only hit 2 out of all those shells, so but it still managed to sting. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. We got a destroyer and it's gone. Thought I was gonna get a shot on a destroyer there. We're going to pull up, see if we can't broadside this Fuso. But we're going to angle and make sure we don't get broadsided ourselves doing so. Okay, the firing angles on this Hyuga are not impressive. I just lost all my broadside guns turning. We're going to risk it. We got a little speed up. Full broadside. But we're going to try to slip over the armor belt. Incapacitated a main gun. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm starting to see why people like the Hyuga. Come on now, stop before you get to those torps. No. Okay. Whoa, there we go. What do we got here? That is a tier 6, so we probably are not going to do a lot to him. We lit him up. This thing is fairly accurate as long as I'm aiming good. You got the Baron over here going to take a shot. We're going to try to slip and jive a little bit. That's going to miss. Graf Spree, I don't know what he's thinking. I'm not wild about only having 3 heals on a battleship. I know 3 heals is kind of a luxury, so I can't complain too much. I mean, 5 heals is a luxury, like I have on some of mine. Tried to avoid him. We're going to use a reload booster here and see if we can't get one in that bay ring. You got 2 battleships sitting broadside here. And I missed. Oh my lord. We might win this, but it'll have nothing to do with what I contributed. Not too much trouble there. Getting all those rounds off, but whatever. I mean, they did the trick. Yeah, the good news is I've already did more than I did in my California. Of course, I played that game really badly. I'll be the first one to admit it. I was out of position the entire match. Glanced one. What we got here? Can I get one more on him? He hit me. See if I hit him back. Not as hard. Maybe this dispersion isn't as great as it looks. I mean, it looks good like in the air, but I'm guessing I get a lot of vertical dispersion. Maybe that's not conducive to hitting targets. Oh, that's not good. We'll fix that. Maybe the guns just have a lot of float. I don't know. See how that one works out. Okay, a little better. Oh. Slow up here. That North Carolina, who's a tier 6 and tech tree, but completely deadly at any tier. Try to put one in the superstructure. Did absolutely nothing. But we have a cruiser is going to try to creep over here and probably hit us with torps. That would be the kind of dick move cruiser players like to do. We're going to train our guns over here and wait. The close one. I'm starting to really wish I had more than 3 heals here. Still taking hits from the front. We're going to go ahead and burn our last heal. Oh, there's a Bayern. And he knew I was there before I knew he was there. This is going to hurt. Not as bad as I thought it would. Give him a dose. And move on. We're going to burn our last one. We're about to die anyway, so. Yeah, it was not a great shot. So he thinks he's safe. Because I just fired, so he thought he was safe there. To creep out there. Not knowing I had a reload booster. Okay, yeah, that was going to happen. I was broadside to a North Carolina. I totally had that coming. Are we going to win this? Probably not. Probably not. We have a Connecticut and a Mackinac out there and a mess. See, they lost another one. It's a 15. Otto Celiac, 16 legendary. He's got some experience. And a Norm. I don't know why you'd run Norman Scott on a Connecticut. I don't understand that. Norman Scott's a cruiser commander. I mean, there might be some good carryover. I don't know. I've never looked at it. Holy shit, we might actually win this. We might win this somehow. That Bayron's in good shape. Okay, our destroyer is in perfect shape. Where's our other guys? These guys are, neither one are struggling. We might actually pull this off. That would be fantastic. So I guess we need to go back to the California. I want to switch it up a little bit. We are going to throw caution to the wind with the California this time. And we're going to go dispersion. Yeah, we're going to go with preset 2 here. And this is all about range and damage, and we're just going to go out there and just try to hurt them. See, where are we going? Playing standard. Where are we headed? Neighbors. Dominion. Remember, guys, if you're watching at home, pop in. Give the stream a like so we can push it up in the algorithm.
I have been assigned to serve this ship and to obey your orders, Captain.
Alright, here we go. Do have an aircraft carrier. It is the Ryu. No divisions. 1 destroyer each team. Go over here on the left. Let's get our guns tilted. And we're running gyrating drill bits here on the USS California, which is already a super slow ship, so now she's going to be uber slow. But damn, she's going to hit hard. Look at you. Let's just slow up a little bit. They haven't seen me yet. See if I can't get a shot off right before I slip behind the island. There we go. Now let's get out of that range. You won't be able to return fire. Boom for 23K. And that's why we like the California. Oh, he hit back. Did he shoot over that island? No way.
Patrol craft away. Torpedoes port. Hold on.
Where? Oh, over there. More? So you got a Warspite. I don't know how to pronounce that one. Kajun? I don't know. I'm sure someone out there knows how to pronounce it. But I'm pretty sure that is one of the Dutch cruisers with the airstrike. And look at there. See, there's airstrike in the air right there. And that Warspite is facing us dead on, but There is no point in firing anything but AP.
Patrol, come on home.
We are too slow to dodge that torpedo. It is what it is.
We've lost phasers. Switch to torpedoes.
2 battleships up here. So if we had a little support, that would be awesome. Our cruiser's rushing in here. Oh, he just took a massive hit. He's not going to be ace gone. Okay, never mind. Cruiser's not going to help. Whoa, 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 but we are going to... He thinks I'm out of ammo. He is turning to avoid those.
Stand down, red alert.
Oh, he's smart. Did you see that? He did not let it continue. We do not want to give him... You know, I may pull up here and just piss in that cruiser's cornflakes. Whoa, he's going to give me a broadside? Not long. Did not capitalize. Great thing about having all these heals.
We're venting plasma.
Woo, somebody lit him up with torps. You know what, if we can get rid of him. Never mind, I got rid of him. I can get rid of him.
That's how we do it.
This is gonna hurt, but we're gonna hold on to our fire. Now we're gonna use it.
Don't underestimate Starfleet, Junior.
Good game, everyone. That's how it's done.
Stand down, red alert.
The damage that the California does is just... There's definitely a reason I like American battleships. There's no comparing them for me. Everybody talks about how great the IU is, but I just don't see it. I thought it had potential there at first, because it is really agile. It turns, moves, gets going fast, but as far as unmitigated damage, you just can't fault the California.
That's the way we're not out of the woods yet. Focus.
There's another heal.
We're nearly there. Keep it together, folks.
Okay, he is calling for help, apparently. Well, it's like we've wrapped up this victory right here. I mean, we would really, really have to do something stupid at this point to lose. I'm not sure why our carrier is attacking their carrier instead of that battleship, or keeping that destroyer spotted for our battleship, but it is what it is, I guess. I think he's just farming damage, maybe. But it would be nice if he kept... Yeah, if he kept him spotted for us, instead of just trying to sink the enemy carrier. Because we can deal with the enemy carrier. We've been dealing with him the whole damn game. And we lost somebody. Don't think it's going to matter at this point. I'm not sure why my other battleship isn't going over to capture A. That would be cool if they would do that. Since he's like right there, but instead he's focused on. Maybe he's going to defend B. We'll see. Hey Moggs, what's happening, brother? Ah, same old, same old. Running little warships today on my day off. I am a bit of a history buff, so out here in the USS California. How I unwind when I'm not talking about cryptids. About to get a win right here, I think. We got one sneaky little destroyer out here somewhere.
We're running out of time. All hands, double effort.
Oh, there he is. Now you see, if I was him, I would have stayed hidden. See if we can't get some shells on him. They have no armor. And there we go. That's game. Not a bad round. .263. Second overall. Made a little money. Endurance trials, step by step, shakedown trials, weekly solo challenge, battle prowess. And I got my 2 battles won with my tier 5, so that's fun. Not bad. See if we made any battle pass projection. Got some goodies. That was a damn good game. Alright. So what are you up to today, Mox? I actually have 3 ships at tier 6. You know, I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to run the Luck Dunham. Not a real ship, but it is based on the French Lion. And I do not have a real commander. I am running Lady of the Cold. But I am using Franz von Hipper, famous German battleship commander, for inspiration. To give my secondary guns a boost, and I'm using Andrew Cunningham, famous historical American battleship commander, for battleship main battery shell grouping. And I'm running Reckless Gunman, secondary guns range, on second thought. Firefighter. You know what? Let me switch this. I don't think that 3% is enough to offset cooldown time and a less risk of catching fire. And it reduces number of fires to 3. So yeah, let's do that. Let's jump over here and do that. And let's go there. Fight fire with fire. Yeah, I ended up streaming a little bit today. It wasn't really the plan, but I've got this second channel that I don't do anything with, and in my downtime, I like to do something non-cryptid related. When you spend all your time reading emails and sorting through tales of the unexplained, man, sometimes you just want to veg out and do something unrelated. So gaming is definitely one of my hobbies, and it's too cold to ride. So I think it's a whopping 9 degrees here today, Moggs. It's 9, not 90. 9, singular. So definitely not getting on the bike today. This is a fun ship. It's kind of a novelty ship that they created for a winter event or whatever. Kind of it's like a special premium ship. And like I said, it's based on the French ship, the Lyon. But it's...
General quarters. All must prepare for the crescendo of battle.
It's got these crazy secondary guns, which are highly accurate and tend to start fires. And it shoots a flare when you blow the horn. Caracio, he's got a crazy paint job on that thing. It's like a holiday fest. Anyway. Who's this? The Shill? That is a German cruiser with no paint at all. Now this thing's main guns, they absolutely suck. I mean, like, they are so terribly inaccurate. See, I'm just the opposite. To keep me from obsessing about the whole cryptid things, I need a distraction in my life. Absolutely. In the summertime, it's easy. Just get on the Harley, go riding. Winter times, especially being retired, I need a distraction in my life. Absolutely.
Enemy force sighted on the horizon. Our destiny beckons us to this icy dance.
I don't get to fish much. I would like to. I'd like to take my kid fishing. You know, I actually have a fishing game on here. I'm just saying. I have a fishing simulator. Maybe I'll play that next time if you'll stop by. We'll book fishing trips, travel the world, and virtually fish. It's actually pretty cool. It's a very chill game. Got the New Jersey out there. Nagato. But yeah, Fishing Planet is actually really cool. It's beautiful. So we can sneak some shells here in on that New Jersey. Can't believe we hit him. And we stung him pretty good. Got him to move. Oh, he's going to return fire. That's what he wants to do. Hey, there's a destroyer, though.
Get back, my friend!
Keep picking on that New Jersey. See if we can't get him burning. Yeah, that's how... God, these guns are so inaccurate. Got him that time. And we got him on fire. Somebody has an annoying captain skin. Burning enemy ships is a good thing. Okay, he's moving. The double fire. Use his fire control, but see if we can't get him burning again. Our team's kind of suck. We're already down 2 ships here. Yeah, he's just gonna keep lighting me up here. Where is he hiding? Oh, he's up behind an island. I can't even get a shot on him. Oh, there's that destroyer again. let himself be exposed.
Torpedoes to port. Leftward. The enemy team has taken whispers in the frozen winds shall reclaim our dominion. Fire flames of turmoil licking our
Okay.
elegance.
Well, we exposed ourselves here to try and take out that. Oh no, I'm on a beach.
Problem solved, my lord. Serenity
Broadside.
returns to our icy realm. Enemy cruisers sighted. Their doom approaches on the icy winds.
I don't know what the hell my captain's saying. Using that skin because it gives me a cool boost to. We're gonna lose that. We're gonna lose that. Oh well. Swing and a miss. Okay, no reason to watch that. Let's jump out. Okay, so we still need a win. Let's go with a classic ship. The Duke of York. Actually a real world ship, which is great. I love this game because when it's doing a historical ship, it actually gets down and you can actually look at the original armor scheme that these ships were made with. Assuming it loads. Yep. So we take all this off here so you can see what we're looking at. So it's a beautiful ship. The HMS Duke of York, British. On here. Bow armor. Pretty light on top at the deck. 25 to 36, so we can get overmatched pretty easily. Low wise, it's got an icebreaker down there. Torpedo protection. Pretty decent torpedo protection. .32 side paneling. Superstructure didn't have much because it just doesn't. Now this one does have a cool turtleback deck armor with a 280 millimeter steel plate, which is nice. And then the Citadel, where all the important stuff and the ammo box is nicely tucked away below water, so it's hard to hit. A little bit about this ship. It's a King George V, or the 5th class battleship. Carried 356 millimeter main guns and could run at quite a high speed for a ship of her type. Numerous dual-purpose artillery served as the basis for the ship's AA defenses. A very successful gunfire control system provided for high accuracy of fire of the ship's main battery. This ship entered service in 1941, and there were 5 ships in this series. She has superior HE penetration, sticky shot, reduced ricochet angles, greater chances of penetrating enemy ship armor at sharper angles, but only modest guns. So, little history on this puppy. Let's give it a run. I like running the historical ships when I can. Like I said, a bit of a history buff, and kind of what got me into this game to begin with. I mean, the novelty ships are fun once in a while, but on to Trident, playing some domination. What do we got here? No carriers. 2 divisions. One on our team, one
General
there.
quarters. Everyone to
And we're
battle
spawning
stations.
here in the middle again. Yes, I got 2 division members right here. Nope. This ship feels really agile compared to the last one. You know, I forgot to look at my captain setup on this one. I might be set up completely terribly. I might be setting myself up for failure.
We got eyes on the enemy. Engage.
Looky there. We're spotted. See if we can't put some shells on a moving target. Missed the first salvo. Oh, we clipped him. We clipped him. We'll take it. These guns actually reload pretty quick. Oh, we are taking fire. Oh, we got a whole gang over here. What are we doing? Oh, I'm broadside. Oh, I knew that was going to sting. Yeah, that hurt. Broadside to a flounder. Oh my lord. I got kind of target fixated there. Got myself into a real bad position.
Fire's broken out. Get it under control. Get it done.
Wow, we are in a world of hurt right here. Talk about getting punished.
Good to go, boss. Fire's broken out. Get it under control.
I'm going to die right here. There is no way around it. I could take this guy with me though, if I could.
Cruiser detected. Let's not miss.
Nope. Nope. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Oh well, that was my fault. Yeah, it is, Mox, actually. The New Jersey. That is actually a ship I don't have, sadly enough. Right now I'm just running the premium ships because it's one of the challenges that I've got this week, is to get a certain number of ships. But if I take the filter off and just look at everything, if we want to look at just American ships, I've got quite a collection. This game has very few novelty ships. They're mostly historical. This cruiser is the Albany. St. Louis. Now, these ships are old. When you go lower tier, you're looking at much older ships in this game. Yeah, this was in service in 1906. The Phoenix, as we move up, they'll get gradually more modern, because that's how it ranks power in this game, so you don't get overmatched. This is a tier 3 cruiser, USS Phoenix. scout cruiser. Entered service in 1916. Of course, I'm running Thomas Kincaid. Thomas Kincaid lived 1988 to 1972, was an admiral, U.S. Navy, and the son of a naval officer. During the early stages of his career, he discovered his interest in gunnery, supported by his father's classmate, William Sims, a future admiral himself. Soon, Kincaid became an acknowledged expert in naval gunnery and control. He worked as a supervisor in industrial plants where various types of armaments were produced, while alongside this serving in the corresponding divisions of the Navy Department. The ships on which he honed his skills included cruiser Indianapolis and battleships Arizona and the Colorado. During the early stages of the war against Japan, Kincaid took part in almost all key battles in the Pacific Ocean. It took him a year to advance from cruiser squadron commander to being commander of a powerful task force that included ships of all major types. Coral Sea, Midway, Eastern Solomons, Santa Cruz Islands. In these fierce battles, new tactics where carrier aviation played a key note were being forged. At the end of 1943, Kincaid took the lead of the renowned 7th Fleet. In this role, having become a master of complex tactical operations, he traversed from New Guinea to the Philippines, partaking in an endless number of battles. Thomas Kincaid. I have a few aircraft carriers too. This is the USS Langley. Not the prettiest ship on the planet, is she? Look at those bi-wings. I believe this is one of the first aircraft carriers, if I'm not mistaken. The first U.S. Navy aircraft carrier. Converted from a collier? I don't even know what that is. Low speed, and was used as an experimental ship for innovations as well as training Navy pilots. The carrier was equipped with secondary armament to repel attacks from enemy destroyers. Entered service way back in 1922. Whew. Look at her. I also have the Ranger, which looks very similar. Got the stars and stripes livery on this one. Start to look a little more modern with the Ranger, with the side tower and all. That's the first U.S. aircraft carrier of special construction. Ship carried a large air group. The carrier's speed was quite high for her type. Drawbacks included a lack of torpedo protection and impractical arrangement of aircraft elevators, which slowed down the handling of air groups. Do I get to use the planes? Yes, absolutely. We're talking about it. Let's do one. I have to run a... in fact, I have a premium one that I can work on my mission with. I have the USS Kaga, or not the USS Kaga, the Imperial Navy Kaga. She's a big girl. Entered service 1928. One of the biggest aircraft carriers, the Imperial Japanese Navy. Laid down as a battleship. Redesigned during construction to become a carrier. Ship had good armor protection for her type, powerful secondary battery guns, and carried quite the numerous air group. Let's give the Kaga a run. Let's get to see one in action. I have to get, I believe, 3 tier 7 premium wins to pass the tier 7 stage, so we can get on it. I mean, you can pilot the ship too, but there's really not much need to, and I generally only move if I have to. Now down here we can switch between whether I want to launch bombers or torpedo planes. I have 24 on deck out of 24, so we're going to launch a squadron, 12 planes per squadron, and we are in the famous Japanese Zero. And that's my bombing replica right here below me. So I have a squadron of 12. And when I do a bombing run, 4 planes will break away. There's enemy planes. So we want to sneak in. See if we can't find. Don't get too close to this plane. The Massachusetts, the Connecticut, Scharnhorst. Now the Scharnhorst and Zieten are German ships, and they do not have great AA. We're gonna run down here. We're gonna try to land bombs on his superstructure. Get a fire started. Okay, we are taking a beating and we are being controlled by fighters, so we're going to go back to the ship. Now let's launch some torpedo planes. Kind of conserving aircraft. Generally we can make runs until we run out of fuel or we run out of aircraft, but it's better to go ahead and conserve planes early in the game. Because they will regen and repair, but it just takes time. So we don't want to, because you can get deplaned and end up not being able to run full squadrons. Is that Zieten and Scharnhorst again? There's a destroyer. Now we're going to try and pick on that destroyer if we can, because destroyers are kind of a bane for everybody. They're difficult to see, and I see them easier from the sky. I'll go ahead and tell you, we misjudged him. I thought he was coming at us. He was going away. We are taking some fire, but we're going to try another destroyer. We're going to try to swing in and surprise that one. He just left. That's how we ran out of fuel, so it just kicked us back. And he managed to slip through our torps. Okay, now our left flank over here is kind of exposed. There's probably a destroyer over there. So we're probably going to be looking to move our carrier to the right to make sure nobody slips in on us from the left. He's hiding in smoke. Oh no, he's exposed. He's exposed. Oh, he's back in smoke. So that being the case, we're gonna use a target of opportunity over here. We're gonna roll over here and pick on this Scharnhorst again. Put some bombs on the superstructure. We were a little behind, but we're gonna take another pass, I think. Like I said, his AA is not super impressive. Get him burning. That was a better shot. Go ahead. Okay, so we're full in torpedo bombers. Oh, and that battleship went down, so that's good. So they're down a battleship, about to be down 2. I don't like how this is ending up. So this is how we can kind of autopilot our carrier. We're going to slip our carrier up here. Because if you look in this direction, you can see they're about to break through our flank on that side. And a carrier just does not have good defense. So I want to try and move up behind my battleships on that side. We are going to, instead of turning around, exposing ourselves to more AA fire, we're going to try to slip down here. Take another target of opportunity. Oh, he's going to get stopped, I think. Maybe not. Nope. See if we can land some shots on that Connecticut. And we got him. And we landed someone in too. Well, that was effective. Is that Massachusetts? Now that Connecticut has great AA, so we're going to lose planes if we go up against him. But we kind of need to, just to go ahead and finish him off, because he's dangerous. Oh, there's a destroyer. Never mind. Secondary mission. See if we can't hurt this destroyer. It's so hard to hit. Hopefully we can get him spotted and our... Now destroyers don't have great AA, so at least we're saving planes this way. We're not taking a lot of damage. Running him back. This will keep him from sneaking up and torping our battleships at least. And I missed. Yeah, lovely. Actually, that little distraction probably wasn't bad. Now I saw a torpedo coming here at my ice, which means that we probably have a destroyer lurking over here somewhere. Yeah, so we're spotted. We got a destroyer here somewhere. Let's slow down, look for him. There he is. There he is. Now we got him spotted. Hopefully a battleship will light him up, but I don't know if he will or not. Yeah, he is. Nice. Now he's going into a bad place to be. You do not want to be in a narrow spot against 4 torpedoes. You don't have a lot of maneuver room. And let's see if we can't flush him out of there. I hope he is going to get away. Crafty. That's okay, we know where he's going. And that battleship knows what I'm up to, so he's following. So we ran a wide pattern there, so if we can't surprise him. Let's go bottom. Okay, there's another destroyer trying to creep up on my carrier. Now this is pretty cool. They're teaming up on him. One's keeping him spotted for the other guy in the smoke. He's angling toward him, so if he launches torpedoes, he could split them hopefully. We're gonna fly over here. I know he's here. See if we can't. Yep. See if we can't get him off the board. Force the other guy to come out of the smoke if he wants to fight. Incapacitated him. These guys are so hard to hit. Oh, but he got that one. So now this guy suddenly doesn't have any backup. And he has low health. We're going to keep him spotted for our battleship. And if the battleship doesn't get it, hopefully I will. Hard to do damage to those things because bombs will generally over-penetrate their armor. So what's happening is the bombs are not exploding full tilt. You're getting damage from them hitting, but you're not getting explosive part of them. You got him. Oh, and they're lighting this guy up. He must have been foolish and fired. If he hadn't fired his main guns, he could have stayed hidden out here. Oh, he's still shooting. I don't know what he's thinking. He's trying to sink that battleship, but unless he manages to start a fire or something, his guns aren't super impressive against battleship armor. He would have did better to stay hidden. Whoa, I'm getting hit by somebody. Oh, he fired torpedoes at me. Oh, that is not cool. Oh no, that is not cool at all. Okay, we're gonna get out of his range. Out of here. I mean, we're definitely gonna win this match, but that was a dick move. There you go. Oh, and he got me. Wow. He got me. Well, hopefully they will finish him off. Or I will finish him off, one of the two. I got him. Never mind. End the game. That was a little wacky. I'm not gonna lie. Not bad. Mission, step by step. Destroy 4 ships. Premium supplies, solo weekly challenge. Alright. Not too shabby. Oh, and I made some milestones in the campaign. Oh, no problem. I mean, I need to run them anyway, and if you want to see it, for sure. Hey, I got a new ship. It's a destroyer. I don't really care for destroyers, but I got a new ship. A Tier 6 Orkan W. So you want to check out the Saipan? High-speed, light aircraft carrier based on the Baltimore-class cruiser. Despite relatively small dimensions, the ship carried a rather powerful air group and was armed with numerous AA artillery. The ship boasted very good armor compared to the protection from far larger strike aircraft. The Saipan entered service in 1946. And she's pretty. That is the original paint scheme. Aircraft. Carries the Curtiss 2B, 2C dive bombers. Top speed of 183 knots. They attack in squadrons of 2. The entire squadron consists of C of 6. Aircraft maximum flight range 33 kilometers. As far as torpedo bombers, also a Curtiss 2B 2C or SB 2C, but they only run 173 knots. Let's run the USS Saipan. Now, I'm not great at carrier play. I'm much better in a battleship than I am as a carrier, so you'll have to kind of be patient with me, Mox. With carriers, I'm kind of hit and miss. Sometimes I'll have a fantastic game, and sometimes I'll miss everything I drop. It is a pretty ship, though. Only one destroyer. I'll start with our bombers.
Battle starts.
The great thing about the Curtiss bombers are they are tough as nails. They're not particularly fast. They don't turn particularly well, but they are tough as nails. They're not quite the flying tanks that the British have, but they're not bad. His fighters are engaging me, so we're gonna bug out. Hate to do it, but I had attack planes on me, and see they're gonna make their way back. You see them in the sky right there. If I get out, do they have a better chance of making it back to the ship alive? So now we switched off to torpedo bombers. Now here we have a cruiser. It's going to try and hide behind an island. We don't want him to do that. He's not quite there yet. But that's what he's going to try. That's what he wants to try. So we're going to come down and make it hard for him. Whoa, we just got lit up by AAA. We're going to launch some torpedoes at him anyway. Wasn't my best drop, but we did land a torpedo. And sometimes I'll do that. I'll know that I want to take a beating, but that forces him to not get comfortable behind an island, which is definitely not something we want. Because the cruiser has a really a high arcing shells, and what they'll do is they'll just post up behind an island and sling shells at your battleships and stuff, and you can't shoot them, or they can't shoot them. So if I can see, he had to pop his smoke, and he only gets so many smoke charges. So I'm gonna call that a win. I forced him to burn a smoke charge, did a little bit of damage. We drop a little higher in this one than we do that one. There we go. Save our planes, are going to go ahead and head back. Okay, so we lost a cruiser. There's still a DD out here on the field somewhere that I haven't seen yet. I'm seeing a lot of torps right here. So we're assuming that he's probably hiding right here with the smoke over here, to be honest with you. Yeah, he's probably hiding in the smoke. Who was shooting torpedoes at me? Huh. Anyway. Alright, so the tide. I had a good. I was so concerned about torpedoes being dropped at me. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. But I did drop a good torpedo run on this Gascon French battleship. And I know that destroyer is creeping around here somewhere, so I gotta keep an eye out for him. Hope detected. There he is. He's too far gone. I'm not gonna hit him with those. I knew it when I launched him. Took a beating though, plane wise. He's going to go over here to try to get protected by their AA. We are going to try and oh, we tagged him. But he is over here slinging torpedoes this way. See those torps in the water? That Monarch, he's a G though. You see that? He just. We'll see. Now this guy again, cruiser trying to sneak around behind an island. We're not going to let him do that. We're going to flush him out. We hit every single one of those torpedoes. We aren't going for him. He thinks we are. We're going for him. And we hit one. But one torpedo on a DD is pretty devastating. You have to hide in smoke. How did I miss that? Come on. I mean, it wasn't a great drop, but it wasn't that bad. I do not want him to shoot torpedoes at my battleship. I'm not 100% sure that the Cheshire has torpedoes, to be honest with you, but a lot of cruisers do. But he wasted him, so that's good. Alright. So I'm already getting low on planes. And that DD is still out there, unaccounted for. We need to help our dudes against... I am almost in battleship range. I'd like to roll them up. Back with those. Save them. We're going to run another run on that Roma. We're getting lots of damage done, but they're actually pretty resilient. Oh, he's moving fast now, so it'll be a little harder to hit. It's going to be behind him a little bit. Still got some damage. Since we're back here and we got a little fuel left, we're going to go ahead and hit that Nelson. We got torpedoes incoming on me. That hurt. Okay, we need to get out of here.
Autopilot mode enabled. The enemy team has taken the lead.
Yes, they have. We are taking a beating right now. Those battleships will take me out very quickly. Not much I can do about that. Yeah, they got me.
The enemy is about to win.
Yep. And I'm guessing he thought that since my ship was down, I couldn't do anything against him. We are gonna ruin that. Alright, brother. I actually have to get some stuff done here in the house myself. Here soon. I got kind of a late start. Due to the snow, my son had a 2-hour delay this morning, so I didn't get started until a little bit later than usual. But we're going to drop that Roma. Oh, we didn't. Oh, well. It's a good time to end it anyway. Alright. Moggs, you have a great day, my brother. I'm going to hop off of here. I appreciate you coming by and hang out and chat with me. It's been cool. It was actually... I did the best on my team. That's not a good sign when you're a carrier. But I did alright, I guess. Hey, man. Take it easy. I got a new video coming out tomorrow, and then I need to start working on Friday's video. So, probably won't stream again until next Monday. That's just generally the day I have time. It's the only down day I have, really. So, have a great one, brother. I'll try to next live stream if I can. If not, I like to catch them on the replays. They make great background for when I'm working. Take care, my brother. And to everyone else, thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button. See if you can push this thing up the algorithm a little bit. I appreciate you stopping by. Later on.